Hello, Sheila. Tracy, what's up? Tell me. I got rejected. Damn. Again? Are you switching like partners just like this? Because you had a date, right? With this another man. Well, I mean, I asked to hang out with him and he said I'm busy for this year. Year? Damn. That's like the biggest rejection ever. Yeah, kinda. You look amazing. Thank you. Thank you, Carolita. Pajita? Is that how you pronounce that? Pajita? It's not Pajita or Pajita. My life is confusing as fuck right now. I might have met an actual normal guy in this generation. Damn. Is that rarely occurred? Why are you low-key laughing at my rejection, Leo? Not low-key. That's actually very funny to say that to a girl. But I don't even know what to tell you, to be honest. Keep pushing. Keep going. Or maybe stop focusing on guys. Just, look smacks and help you making it more. No, I mean like I am sharing your pain with me. I'm upset as well that you got rejected. But the best thing we can do is to laugh at this situation. So yeah. What's the best part? He's not in a whole different country. Great. Great. Maybe Japanese guys are not for me. How many Japanese guys are there? Are you from Japan? Where are you from, Tracy? I'm living in Japan, I thought you knew. But you are not Japanese, right? I didn't know you are living in Japan. I'm an exchange student. Oh, okay. Which nationality you think suits me the best to be with? I don't know. Honestly. How did you move to Japan? I want to go to Japan. I was applying to jobs in Japan, by the way. I think Japan is an amazing country. Anyway, let's get ready. Leonality. Damn. Good one. Very good one. Leoland. So the Leonality is given to one when you are born in Leoland. I applied for family visa because my mom married a Japanese guy. Easy peasy. Can you adopt me, please? Go ask your mom and dad if you can adopt me. Please. I'm on Leoland. Yeah, you probably have a long-term residence permit. Anyway, creatine has been taken. Yeah, I guess it's only jacket and... Casey gonna be like, so this handsome guy is asking for very kindly to adopt him. He's only 26. Exactly. Are you married? Maybe. Maybe not. Yes, no, maybe. No, wait, that's not appropriate song for... Leo, the jacket is giving cyberpunk. You think so? Hey, you know what? Low-key. Low-key, yes. But it's so puffy. I love this jacket. I'll be the wife then. Carla never misses the chance. Never. Ever. Okay, I'm gonna switch the audio. And you let me know if you can hear me already. Can you? School is gonna be embarrassing tomorrow. Oh no. Somehow I knew the guy for longer than a day and he hasn't done or said something disgusting. Okay, then great, I think. I started applying to cruise liners jobs as a personal trainer because I mean like, why not? I have like free time and everything. I don't have to be in Poland. So like, why not? Could be a great experience, but I don't think it's that easy for me to even get a job as a personal trainer. Come, I'll hire you. As a who? Well, actually, I don't really care anymore because to find a job right now is so difficult. It's so difficult, I am actually surprised. As a model, sure, I'm down. And seriously, I don't care anymore what to do. Besides porn... Yet. Model in Spain, sure, I'm in. With me, lol. My fucking god, it's raining. Shit. Hopefully it won't bother us on the way to the gym. Companies who are not hiring, might regret later. I don't think so. A what? Yes, Maris, you heard right. I'm open to anything besides that. How did you manage to send this word without getting banned by TikTok? What the fuck? Is it cold? I wouldn't say so. I think it's approximately 10 degrees Celsius, so it's not really cold. Hopefully, I will finally get into the sauna. Because last time I was working out, it was, first of all, a lot of people. Second of all, I forgot to take my shake with me. Now I have my shake. And the day before yesterday, because yesterday was a rest day, I forgot to actually turn off the heat in my, how do you call it? It's not oven, but does any of you guys know the thing that has gas in it, and you put your like pan and what else do you have? You have pan and you have anyway to cook. TikTok loves me. How do you do this, Maris? Damn. I've applied to probably like 30 other jobs today. I was like, whoa. I researched the TikTok on the subject of remote jobs. Oh no, we're going wrong way. Because I found a better road to the gym. I mean, like, I even forgot to take breakfast. I ate breakfast probably in like 3 p.m. I just had one coffee and stuck with nicotine pouches. That's it. That was my whole food or energy source for the day. Ridiculous. But it's great for weight loss, so it's fine. And I'm not actually really hungry in the morning. No, not even in Spain. Not even in Spain what? No, I don't remember what are you? We eat like so late here. Really? Didn't know that. Wait, I was about to ask you a question. Is in Spain siesta like in Italy a thing? Because, for example, the thing about the Greece and Italy is that they are pretty lazy people. They are pretty lazy people. So like siesta means like nothing will ever work and stuff like that. So like everything will stop working and they don't care. What time is it? What deadlines you have? Nothing. Yes, but normally with parents and grandmas never do it. Okay. So I guess like it's not common policy, right? But it's just normal. Most of young people don't. Okay, got it. That makes sense. By the way, I noticed interesting thing about you, Carla. You never bring your phone while you eating. Is that so? Because whenever you are going to eat, you like disappearing from online. Is that so? Did I get it right? And if so, then is it just tradition or you don't feel like sitting at the phone, staring at the screen while eating? Because many people, especially girls that I knew, they were like, they couldn't handle even a few minutes without a phone. Never. Yes, because it's the moment when I eat with family. Okay, makes sense. That's what I thought, but it's interesting and very unusual thing. What the fuck? Little did we know that for speaking about corn and stuff on TikTok, we're gonna get banned. So I think instead of the regular workout, I'm gonna just, well, without the stream, I'm gonna explain to you what things I do, why I do them, and maybe I'll have some freestyle speech, right? So I told you already that I'm switching the workout program to the workout where I would have only 2 workouts in my split, which is the workout A and workout B. Today is the day of workout A, which consists of, I already made some changes from previous workout A. So in this particular day, I'm gonna be training one side of arm. Most likely it's going to be biceps, but maybe triceps. And the arms are my priority. That is why they are structurized earlier in the workout. And doesn't matter what exercise I will do, each single workout I will start with my arms. So if it's gonna be biceps, I think I will do preacher hammer machine, which I did before. Then I'm gonna do the chest. Then I'm gonna do the rear delt. And after that I'm gonna finish with some low priority stuff like calves, hamstrings, glutes. Maybe I will do calves and forearm curls, which I think might be appropriate to train one more time because I'm already recovered. So that's gonna be it. This is training A. I think I'll stick with the biceps because triceps is gonna be worked during the press movements anyway, and I'm gonna do at least one press movement and at least one pec deck. Maybe I'll add a few more sets for my chest, but yeah, today is biceps, chest, rear delt, forearms, traps, and I'm gonna think if I'm gonna include hamstrings and glutes to that workout. Maybe just a few sets, because legs are not the priority for me. So I will do for sure less intensity and volume. I usually start my workout with the rope skipping. Not for any particular reason, but just for the sake of, I love it. Whenever I was doing martial arts, I was lacking some leg work, and since then I became a person having a urge to do something in that direction. And yeah, maybe I had PTSD that my skipping rope skills were lacking, and I just think it's pleasant thing to get your blood flowing and to do some improvements, because I can clearly see that my skipping rope skills are improving from day to day, and I'm skipping like 5 minutes a day whenever I have workout, because this is only for pre-workout, and that's the only thing I do for the general warm-up, because I'm easily to sweat and it's really warm at the gym, so I don't see any cons to not doing skipping rope. And I think it's just a good thing for everybody to know how to do. I don't know, maybe like 2-3 minutes of skipping rope, and that's basically it. During the several months when I made the most progress at the gym, I was training basically every day, but my workout consisted of a little different programming. I was having some kind of a push-pull legs split, but it was push-pull, legs and push, and a little bit of pull at the same training. And I was training 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, the like resistance training. And then on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, I would have boxing. Not a group boxing, not classes, but I was just going and hitting the bag for a straight hour. It was like about 12 or 10 rounds, 2 minutes in, 1 minute out, or 3 minutes in, 1 minute out, I think. It was a long time ago, but that was a really nice thing, because I felt like, I think ability to even hit the bag, not hit people even, boosts your confidence, and it was some kind of a HIIT workout, which is high intensity interval training, which also I think proven in studies that boosts the metabolism. I think that's it. Now I'm gonna play some Brazilian funk music and hit the rest of the workout. These are the new headphones and I already had scratches, but likely these headphones can be adjusted. You can take this off and switch. Not only this metal thing, but also a pad. So like, that's why I'm not afraid of getting them dirty or something. And I think that's amazing. They are really high quality. So what do we have first? The biceps. And I can see that the preacher machine is actually free. So let's go. Last time I did that, I did 2.5 plates for, I think 8 and 7 reps. So I'll try to repeat or beat it. This is the first time me actually trying to track everything. Not only food and my weight, but also the training. Because I'm not really good with memorizing and I have never stick to a set number of exercises I do or movements I use. So yeah, the approach I'm gonna be using for the warming up is moderate or easy weight for like 10-15 reps, then 50% or 80% up to 5 reps, and then just jump into the set. No, I will not play music right now. I don't think that's required. It's not that hard to do preacher curls. That's about right. I'll need to take off the hoodie anyway, because there is a problem in my right elbow, which prevents my arm extending all the way. I have limitations. So for example, this arm can go like 100% straight, and this arm can go only 90 or 95% straight. That is why I need to perfectly align so that I don't have these, because whenever the weight is leveraging on my hand, the limitations in my elbow causes my shoulder to go forward. So I need to monitor that. And I was already trying to fix that issue for a few months when I was visiting the physiotherapists. But it's not that easy, and I'm not yet sure what's the exact reason behind that. But I think there is something going on in the joint, and there is a mineralization that the not the MRT, but the thing that you like put some gel on and like searching for something, this thing showed that there is a mineralization in here. So not sure how important is that, but likely I just feel that something isn't right, but it doesn't bother me at all. Okay, 7. I think like 3 to 5 reps with the desirable weight, which is 2.5 plates, and I'm gonna be ready to jump into the set. I'm taking longer time to warm up for that, just because of this elbow issue. So hopefully it will at least prevent me from getting this thing worse. But like, yeah, just unfortunate. And I think I had this thing after I started visiting MMA, and there is a surrender technique, so basically the tap out technique in jiu-jitsu, which is called armbar, when you have the opponent here and his arm is going here, and you are just trying to overextend his arm. So I was grabbed in that technique, and it happens, it wasn't dangerous, but it happened so fast that I might have torn something, or like something happened in that moment, because in approximately 2 months my elbow started to hurt. Yeah. Now a little bit of rest, shaking the arms, and I'm gonna be doing the actual set. I'm gonna check how many reps did I do, which I'm not sure if I put into the notes. I'm just having that in notes, basically like that. Hopefully you can see that. So like I have everything listed, and in the next column I'm gonna be tracking how many reps and maybe weight was there. So the first exercise for the biceps is preacher hammer, 2.5 plates. No, I don't have numbers here, but I believe it was 8 on the first set and 5 on the second set. So my goal is to beat that. And I was working pretty close to failure. And I want to move back a little bit from failure because the intensity is quite high, especially when I have this issue in my elbow. So maybe like even 10 reps will be more safer approach. Yeah, you know what? Let's do a little bit safer approach. Not to put too much tension to the joint. Just 2 plates. So I'm aiming like 12-ish reps. Ooh, even the burn was there. I think it's fine. Another set with this. Well, you know what? I'm not even sure if I'm counting the reps correctly. I think I did 10 reps, but I might fucked up the counting. Might be an issue. Alright, second set. Okay, it's perfectly. I guess let's move for the chest press, which is right there. Let me just check if you can see me perfectly fine. The screen and the way I see myself in the camera is so much different, because like whenever I put my phone in there, I have like feeling that it's too close. With the camera, the feeling that it's too far away from me has never ever decreasing that feeling. Warm up with 1 plate. There's something I don't like about this movement. The path that this movement goes, just something ain't right. But this is the only hammer machine that's available for the chest in this gym. I'm not a fan of dumbbells. I'm not a fan of free weight barbell. I think it's just not the best stimulus to fatigue ratio. But I can see a pec deck, so maybe we'll do just one heavy set of this one, and we're gonna move on to the pec deck, which might be the better option actually than to sticking with this exercise for longer. Now I guess 2 plates. Love this sound. Maybe I'll try to go higher. Maybe this will help. Or place hands wider. Maybe this will help. Okay, that's better. Okay. Next set is a working set. Actually, the IRR on this one was pretty high, so I think I need to better understand and monitor myself. How far am I from failure? Because that is crucial. I love to train intensively, very intensively, and I really need to consciously set the boundary and consciously control myself not to go to failure and even beyond. Because with this training frequency, I don't think it's necessary to go to failure each and every set, and moreover to go to failure at all. I think it will be I think the perfect moment to stop that will be the moment whenever I will notice that, okay, the weight is slowing down, like drastically, and that's gonna be the perfect moment to stop the set. And I was pretty close to this feeling on this set. Enough. That is perfectly enough. Alright, back deck time. I legitimately believe one of the best exercises for the chest. Maybe cable flies also have some arguments to be in that competition, but it's really hard to beat the back deck. The stability, the joint engagement, stuff like that. The pass is also good, and I believe you have even the ability to adjust it to your needs, because you can be leaning forward, which is like that, or you can be like that, which will more engage the lower chest, which I think is a great thing. I think it was warm up with 42 kg. I even like the position. I'm not yet aware of how high my sit should be, but the one that I used right now after this set, I feel pretty good. So I think I'm gonna stick with this setup. Liked it pretty much. Yeah, just 4 reps for the second round of warm-up. I think I'll stick with the same weight, which is 80. I'm gonna put 80 to my notes as well, and I think I'll do 2 sets on pec deck. But I'll see how I feel. No, you know what? Just 1 set should be enough. With that much warm-up sets, I think we're hitting good amount of volume intensity, because like I had 2 warming up sets for the press and 1 hard set for the press, and then I had 2 warm up sets here, and I'm gonna hit 1 hard set here as well. So like I think 6 total sets, 2 of them taken to failure. I mean, like, of course, warm up sets are very low intensity, but too far, as I notice, I cannot do low intensity, so I think we can count them as sets. Back deck 80 kg, let's go. Very good set. What's ahead of me? More rear delt, 2 or 3 sets, forearm curls, and under question, traps, hamstrings, and glutes. Which I think I'll do just 1 set for each and every muscles with 1 or 2 warm-up sets. I think that's pretty good. So the rear delt, let me clean after myself, and let's go hit the rear delt. Pretty usual thing for me to do for rear delt is cable, how do I even call this? Reverse flies or something like that. Anyway, it doesn't matter how will I call this exercise. What matters is I think it's the best rear delt exercise. And I also think that Dorian Yates popularized that. I even saw some videos that TNF was reacting to this variation, and he said it's good, and I can feel it's good. Well, you know what? It doesn't matter what somebody says about that. I really think and believe that this exercise is good, and my delts were for first couple times sore after this movement. For the first time ever, I never really had my real delt sore, but after this exercises, oh yeah. One thing that matters, I think, is to at least sometimes, or ideally every time, and do the pair amount of sets, so that once your right arm is closer to you and once your left arm is closer to you. Because not to develop the disproportions by yourself. It's fine if you do this accidentally, but I think it's pretty easy to fuck up, because I like to not only finish the movement here, I like to go beyond that. It's important to remember that. I really love how this microphone gives you the idea how the bass sounds like in this headphones. Boom, boom, boom. The bass in this headphones is insane. Dyson, reach out. I think 6 kg is here my working weight, but I'll see after the warm-up. Yeah, this is perfect weight. I really wish I had a gym buddy to check if my rear delts are working the best way possible. Okay, second warm-up set is done. I think I will do either 2 or 4 sets of this exercise, and I think I'm gonna stick with 2, because 3 is something in the middle, and I wouldn't love to do that because the switching in arms is complicated. Alright, the working set. Left arm goes first. I love this setup for multiple reasons. First one is that I have mirror here in front of me. Second is that whenever you go already with your movement, you can adjust which arm is going faster or slower by looking at this cross right here between the cables. So I try to make it centered perfectly with my nose. Third thing is that not only I have mirror here, I have mirror backward, but it's not really useful because it only allows me to see if my palms are centered. But because of me standing in front of this mirror, I cannot see how my delts are working. But on the footage from the camera, I can see. And I think a good thing to try will be to make it lower, because rear delt is not only this movement, it's also this movement, right? So we are still gonna be a little bit above, but just a different angle, right? Let's try some other things. Maybe this could have been better. Another thing to improve in this exercise is to disengage my whole body, because although it is isolative exercise, but my calves are working, my glutes are working, my lower back is working, and my traps as well are working. And which gonna be even better is to have same setup but with a bench when you will lay on your chest, so it's just supported lateral. It's not really lateral, but like, how do you call this exercise? Whatever, put in the comments how would you call this exercise. But with chest support it would be even better. Left go first. This is left, right? Yeah, this is left, but the wrong side. Wait, did I miss this up? I think I did, or not, maybe not. Yeah, that's the problem with this exercise. Okay, the weight was 6.25. That was to complete failure. I think going to failure on shoulders is pretty acceptable. Now, what's next ahead of us? Forearm curls, traps, hamstring glutes. Let's go with forearm curls, which I think I'll do only one set. Because ideally I should see myself in the mirror, not facing out. So I'm sorry for showing my ass, but it's the only way to go. Not very convenient, to be honest. Manageable, but not very convenient. I would say it like that. I'm gonna do one plate. I'm currently checking the approaches many different people have about the training. Some says that you're gonna feel exhausted or even want to throw up after you've done your workout or during, and somebody says that you should feel pretty fine to go on with the day at the end of the workout. And I think the truth is somewhere in between, meaning you should feel like you've trained, but you should leave the gym with some kind of dissatisfaction that you could have done more. I think that's the sweet spot. So in this way, you're gonna be addicted to gym more, and you will not be overtraining. Because if you're constantly forcing yourself to stop behind something that you would love to achieve specifically, I think it makes sense that you then, in the process, knowing that you will regret that you haven't done enough to push yourself harder, which is a cool thing to analyze at least. This is warm up, remember? That's why the reps were so low. So, what's gonna be next then? I think I'll indeed will do some hamstrings, maybe 2 sets, and the glutes, maybe 1 set. And I think I'll call it a day, knowing the fact that I train every day now, and I'm gonna do the exact same workout in 2 days. I really cannot stop fucking my mind up, because I'm used to go full blast 6+ sets per muscle group in this particular training 2 hours at the gym, and yeah, it's just difficult for me to reprogram myself, right? I'm not talking only about my split and the alignments of my trainings, but also about myself, because now I know I'm training every day unless I will need to take a day off. And I think that's a pretty amazing workout schedule, because it's really flexible. As long as you don't have overexhaustion or fatigue accumulation or something coming up, you can basically train every single day. And when something occurs, you just like that, take a day off, and that's it. And you come back stronger. I think that's the perfect approach, because I was thinking about like, damn, I want to go to the gym more often to make more content, because I feel like going to the gym more and to enjoy the sauna afterwards, which I'm gonna do, of course. And this split, as long as I learned about it from the guy called TNF, shout out Joel, or Joel. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing, really sorry. But yeah, he's an extremely smart guy and I trust him, and his results are outstanding. So like, thank you. Alright, yeah, and I think the perfect timing to stop the exercise, stop doing sets, is that the feeling that you trained your muscle, because now I can feel some tension in my forearms. It's not exhausted to full amount of potential, but I feel like I've trained it. I feel like there's a lack of strength already, so I think that's the perfect sweet spot to stop the exercise or doing sets. Because the more frequently you're working out, the more conscious I think you gotta be about each and every particular workout. So I think it makes sense that you need to be, the more frequently you're working out, the more attentive you should be to details, especially about how do you feel and how are your muscles feeling. That's it. I think my forearms got enough already. It's actually a low-key 3 sets performed, considering the warm-up. So I think that's pretty stimulating, and if I am underperforming, I will be able to adjust. It's not a problem, to be honest. So now the glutes, and I can see here perfectly fine machine for that. Boom. I'm not sure what is my 1 rep max on this machine, so I can see here 15 kilograms or 32 pounds. So let's just try it out. Haven't worked glutes in ages, to be honest. Where do I? Is it there? Okay, I guess so. Okay. Boom. Okay, I think enough for the warm-up. I'm feeling pretty good. Another warm-up set with desirable weight. which I think should be approximately like 70-ish kilograms, because whenever I was doing the barbell version of that, I was using 80 kilograms. So like, I think approximately 60, 70 should be alright in this variation, because the paths and leverages are a bit different. So let's try 2 plates, which is going to be, well, you know what? No. Let's try 1.5 plates, which should be alright. Because in case if that's not enough, I'm just gonna increase the amount of reps. But I think it will be okay, because I haven't trained glutes in such a while. So like just few sets to start to remembering things, so that my ass will start thinking like, oh, we got some work to do. Yeah, it feels alright. Okay, another set like this. That's it. Oh, you know what? Maybe I can go even higher. Let's just move a little bit, because I don't think sitting around in the same position. I like to move between sets. 2.5, just one set. Because actually this movement is easier than the free barbell. I'm trying to figure out the perfect position, and I think the closer your heels to your ass, the bigger the stretch gonna be. But if that's gonna be perfect, I think it should not reach the closest point. So like something in between, closer to my main joint working. Let's try it out. Ooh. I can honestly admit that I even felt the burn in the glute. That's nice. Hamstrings. Ideally, what I'm trying to focus on in this exercise is to feel the stretch at the bottom of the movement, because I think because of the work from home setup and the whole like sitting based routine, hamstrings are lacking some stretch, so that is why I like to at least emphasize it during my workout. Ideally is to be focusing on that behind the workout, but I'm too lazy to do that, honestly. I hate stretching, especially stretching hamstrings. This is like the most painful and unpleasant thing. I don't think I will pause each and every workout. First of all, because I don't trade for the pump, and without pump there is no reason to pause. But I think every other week, probably yes, just to know if there are any visible improvements, because I think for a natural athlete, several weeks might have already some differences. I'm cutting right now, so might be visible. But yeah, I think ideally the most appropriate way is to not only monitor your weight, look in the mirror, but also the body measurements. So like your waist, your arms might be beneficial, but I'll think about it. But I think no posing today, because like the pump is not there. There's no point without the pump to pose. So I'll pose tomorrow morning in the bathroom mirror. Okay, enough. Now the traps with dumbbells, and that's it. I should have brought the straps, but I think my forearms will handle, or not forearms, but the grip strengths will handle a few sets for the warm-up and one set, the actual working set. I don't think that's gonna be a problem. The benches here are lacking some logic because the adjustment here that I have, so you can clearly see that this thing interferes with my dumbbells. So it's either I'm gonna switch the technique or my arms are not going to work in perfect. And you know what, maybe that's gonna be alright if I'll do it like that. Yeah, but there is not enough stretch. I'll need to go higher and do it like that. Very inconvenient thing. Anyway, let's grab the 30s and do the warm-up. 35 kg. Oh, you know what? I already know what can I do. Still not the best moment, but I think that was pretty much enough to do the actual set. Maybe I'll think about doing the row machine, but with slight adjustments for my needs. But mainly, I think that's gonna be it. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna be training back tomorrow anyway, so I think the traps will get the remaining stimulus. So I'm just gonna put the dumbbells back. Alright, then I think that's it. So, one advice, do not say the words that are suspicious for TikTok, because if you will violate TikTok rights or terms of use or policy, you're gonna get restricted, just like I did, for 24 hours. So, the corn word is forbidden on TikTok. And besides that, as always, love you, appreciate you, and I guess let me know what you think about this format. Maybe I should completely switch to this format, but oftentimes I lack the subject to talk on. I'm not very good at freestyle, but I think it was pretty fine stream. Not stream, the video. Let me know in the comments what do you think of this format, and what else. Yeah, see you in the next one. Mwah.